Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another Tits Beer Bottle 420 beer review. Alright, this beer captures the essence of pumpkin pie that's rich in aroma and spicy in flavor. The beer uses real pumpkin in the brew kettle and is infused with a blend of spices including nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon prior to fermentation. It's supposed to be a golden ale, hearty in spices and flavor. What do we have? Well, by reading the description, if you haven't read the title, which isn't created at this point in the video, but it's been recorded or made yet, well, anyways, what we have to review is Black Creek's Pumpkin Ale. Black Creek is from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They're a historical brewery with traditional ales. You get to taste Ontario's brewing brewing heritage, yeah. Taste Ontario's brewing heritage. Fucking when you drink, sometimes you're fucked up on talking, but it's a pumpkin ale, so spiced beer. It's 500 milliliters, 16.9 ounces, only 5%, and it's brewed with real pumpkin in it, so fuck yeah. And this brewery is in Black Creek Pioneer Village in Toronto. Yep, it is. And it says best before January 2013. And this is this year's version. Like, what I mean by this year's version is I've not had any other versions, and whether or not they've changed the percentage or not in the past, maybe they've doing it differently. Because like craft brews and whatnot, sometimes they might taste a little bit different each year, if you can notice that or not. But my first time with any supposed New Year's version. But this is Black Creek's Pumpkin Ale, motherfuckers. The world, pardon the language. Out the bottle. Yeah, pumpkin pie, like not the crust or anything, but the actual pie all on the crust and everything. That part of the pumpkin. So the pumpkin pie part, pumpkin, and like lightly cinnamon and some cloves and what have you. It smells like it's going to be interesting once it gets to brewed up to last. 5%. Cheers. Well now. Took a while till head came. Um, I'm just getting a one finger head. Wow, it had a lot. I wasn't really paying attention to it, but it seemed like a lot of carbonation was going up fast. Now it's slowly just kind of just going as it goes. It's kind of like a tangerine red or something to the light, but over here, some orangey golden pale color kind of. That little one finger head. Yeah, it's gonna be gone soon. It's really getting smaller. Smells like pumpkin pie in a glass, man. It fucking does. Cheers. And you know what? I almost want to say it's pumpkin pie with some bitterness, so you got beer in. But that's definitely real pumpkin, like the insides, all like the seeds and all the stuff on the insides. And you definitely are getting that because it's kind of like a roasted pumpkin seed taste. You got the inside of the pumpkin taste there. Oh yeah. You got a little sourness. This ale though is neither wet or anything because this ale is not wet. It's like it's in dry. Well, I was gonna say it's like it's in dry style, but dry style beers means no aftertaste. But I mean, my lips aren't really wet or anything anymore. That sip started with some like cinnamon. I feel a tiny little scratch in the throat or some cloves maybe. Well, yeah, cloves do give a little scratchiness, so I got a light little clove scratchiness at the throat, I think. I think I'm getting like some nutmeg or something. But this sip has cinnamon as one of the spices. On the side here for ingredients, rugby, water, barley malt, pumpkin, hops, and spice. Yeah, the second sip started with cinnamon. I could get a little scratch of cloves on the throat, some nutmeg, back to the cinnamon, and now it's going into that real pumpkin taste. But this beer doesn't like moisture your lips or anything. It's kind of like dry, but with an aftertaste. Maybe it's a little too heavy on the cinnamon or something, because it feels a little something weird in the throat now, or milk or something. Um, rugby. Um, yeah, the beer's not that wet. Kind of the wetness is kind of there for a few seconds and then goes away, and then you're just being like dried out a bit. Like not as dry as dry beers make me, but I mean, I don't feel all like super refreshed from this beer. And yeah, now it's just tasting like the base is almost like cinnamon with real pumpkin. I'm getting this pumpkin seeds coming back, but yeah, there's the roasted pumpkin seeds. So basically, not that moist of a beer. It's kind of dry, but it's not dry style because you can taste some cinnamon, you can taste some cloves scratching your throat, you can taste some nutmeg, and you can taste some real pumpkin. It's definitely not the worst one of all the pumpkin ales I've had so far. Like, I actually enjoy every pumpkin beer, I'll let you know, even if I say they're not that good or give them a low rating. I still enjoy them. They're still good. But I'm just thinking, like, as compared to all the other ones I've had, and I have to say, this is, well, I'm gonna say it's the second worst one I've had because the one that would qualify as the worst one I've had, but was still good. It just didn't seem as pumpkin as this one does, but my throat's feeling really scratched up right now a little bit, and I would like my lips to feel wet, and I wouldn't feel like I needed another sip to try and moisten myself. So the best part about it is probably the real pumpkin. It's 5%. Whoa, I'm thinking of giving it even a lower rating than the one that might be the worst. Yeah, who cares about which one was better than the other, which one was worse? It's still cool because pumpkin ales are fucking cool for fall. I like that. But I'm sorry. I've had better. I'm giving it a 3.5. It's still good. I just had better and maybe a little worse than the pumpkin beers. But I do like all pumpkin beers, no matter how high or low I rate them. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.